topics. Papa J, Z Money Book, the NSFW show, nerd stuff and freaking wrestling. Papa J in the building, better buckle up. For my fans, I'ma drink out the Stanley Cup. Like I said, now bow, better buckle up. And I got my people with me, what the fuck is up? Bolt back in the building with a new sound. Coming in loud, breaking through the crowd. NSFW, best show round. And I'm a big boy, so I know I make my family proud. Z Money in the building, yeah, I'm going up. First episode, fans showing love. NSFW, nerd stuff, and I'm on a higher level, never coming down. We on a new level, on a new level. We on a new level, on a new level. We on a new level, on a new level. We on a new level, on a new level. The NSFW show, nerd stuff and freaking wrestling. The NSFW show, nerd stuff and freaking wrestling.
Yeah, it is that time of the week. Back with the internet's most family-friendly NSFW podcast, Nerd Stuff and Frickin' Wrestling. It is me, Bulk. Oh, I got all kinds of things going on. It is just Bulk today. Yeah, I mean, as this title says, early birds, fighting games, and wrestling. That is what we have to talk to you about today. It's oh man, I'm out of touch because I've been I was sick for a couple weeks, missed a couple shows, and then we had a couple in studio shows. Last week we had our interview with AWF's Ozzy G. We got another interview in the works, hopefully for next week, with another AWF wrestler, just to give you guys a little preview. But yes, early bird. Usually NSFW it takes place after 4 p.m. Well, it's lunchtime. What are we doing? Well, Bulk's got to go out of town, and he doesn't want to deprive you guys of another week of NSFW. So, Bulk's here, getting, and I mean, I'm not at work, as you can see. I am in the Bulk Studios with my my United States Championship belt right there. This weekend, massive weekend for wrestling. Both indie wrestling and professional. If you are in Vegas, I do suggest you hit up that Google, look around, and see, you can find many of our local Arizona Wrestling Federation talent in Las Vegas this weekend, doing show after show. I've seen several of them pretty much booked. Bukari King's booked. Gabe Roca's booked. Ozzy G's been booked out there. Everybody, go out, give them some love, let them know you're from Arizona and that the Arizona Wrestling Federation and Arizona fans are there for them. But yeah, starting off this week, I just want to remind everybody, like, subscribe. I don't shill it enough on this page, but if you go on down to biglipradio.com, biglipradio.com, you'll see these two ugly mugs right here. You'll see the Z Money, Dollar Tree Lex Luthor, and then you got Papa J, your typical stereotypical Harley Davidson guy, and we got everything here. We got all this Big Lip Radio podcast. NSFW is an offshoot of Big Lip Radio. So we got some of this, some Dork Side, Big Lip videos. Oh, this is unavailable right now, but there's also Big Lip Radio merch. But right here, you can subscribe to Lip Service. That's where we say the stuff that could get us fired on the Big Lip Radio podcast. Go ahead and subscribe. It's only $5 a month, I believe. But also, we got our own little tab right here. This NSFW show. Nerd Stuff and Frickin' Wrestling. See, and it helps, it's Ozzy G spoilers in wrestling. That's what we had last week. We got some NSFW show merch. Go ahead and get, if you want get any of this merch, because it will be gone soon. This classic clean cut look will be soon replaced with this nice, beautiful logo that we have in the corner right here, made by my friends over at Stardust Loot. Commissioned real artists for real art. But there's so many fun things you could do here on here. You could shop. You get look at both Big Lip Radio and NSFW. And you get a desk mat. Big Lip Radio desk mat. You can check out the archive if it wants to load. Bam, old podcasts, old videos. Big Lip Radio 24/7 rerun, which is a playlist going on the Big Lip Radio podcast. Help us get to those 3,000 watch hours. Just put some Big Lip Radio on in the background and see what everybody was talking about years ago. And also, Z-Money, he's so proud of it. And this little extra tab right here. We got the movie generator. We got a trivia generator. We got a prize wheel. You know, a little game, a little podcast game. You know, a little clicker. Get yourself an auto clicker and make the biggest podcast. Unseat Joe Rogan. But, you know, that's enough of that. What are we here for today? We are here for nerd stuff. You know, tickets for The Mandalorian and Grogu are on sale now. I've been getting ads for that all damn morning. I'll buy the tickets when I'm fucking ready to buy the tickets, all right? Stop trying to make me buy the tickets right now. Sorry. Mandalorian and Grogu tickets are on sale. Disney is fighting with Warner Brothers because both Dune 3 and Avengers Doomsday come out on the same day. And Disney, oh, as much as they hate it, they lost out on a lot of money because Warner Brothers secured the contract for all IMAX theaters for Dune 3. Dune 3 is going to be on every single IMAX. Avengers Doomsday will not touch a single IMAX screen. But Disney's playing a little game. Disney's going to do whatever it can to make some money. So they are making a classification for Disney movies, Marvel movies, anything I believe Disney owned going forward, called Infinity Vision. Now, Disney's not going out there making new theaters. They're not making some new technologies. No, what they are doing is if your theater is marked with Infinity Vision, it is marked as one of the best theaters in the area, sub IMAX, to see Avengers Doomsday. It's got the best seats. It's got the best sound system. It's got the best screen. So, like for us here in Arizona, we have Harkins Theaters. We got AMC and some other theaters here and there, but our local is Harkins Theaters. This would be your Cine 1, your Cine XL. Those will probably be classified as Infinity Vision. You know, your biggest Cine 1s would be on the west side for sure, would be at Estrella Falls, at Gateway Pavilion. They have Cine 1s. But, you know, big one is our Estrella Falls. But, you know, they're coming out on the same day. Bulk's already making plans. Saying, fuck them kids. I'm going to go see this 2.5 hour, 3 hour movie without them kids. I want to enjoy it. You know, I'm the one who grew up, put the time into Avengers. They don't know shit. But there are 2 other movies coming out. Bulk is very excited for. About a couple years ago, we had the resurgence of Mortal Kombat. You know, and if you've been living under a rock or you're 10 years old or something, you don't know what Mortal Kombat is about. It is about Earthrealm and Outrealm competing in a martial arts tournament for the fate of both realms. Outrealm wants to take over Earthrealm because we have better area, we more resources and whatnot, and Earthrealm just wants to be left alone. You have your usual characters. You have Liu Kang and Sonya Blade, Scorpion, Sub-Zero. And, you know, and we have Mortal Kombat 2 coming out with the hotly anticipated Johnny Cage finally joining the group. But let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. Oh.
You want to know what makes a hero? It's not destiny. It's not something you're born with. It's searching for greatness.
Johnny Cage, you have been chosen for Mortal Kombat.
Then realizing you've had it in you this entire time.
Whoa! I really don't feel comfortable hitting a girl.
Don't worry.
Yo, send me back. I want to go back.
The rules of the tournament are simple. Our fates would not be settled by the size of our armies. They would be decided by combat.
I'm not some great warrior. I'm not some champion.
This is a war for the fate of your world. Finish him!
Me?
Earth belongs to me.
We do not kneel!
Our only chance is to face this together.
Let's go, baby.
You, Johnny Cage, are a part of this now.
It's showtime.
Get over here!
Johnny will definitely die.
Yes. Mortal Kombat. If you've been following Bulk around, you know Bulk is a sucker for his cheesy video game martial arts movies. The OG Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat Annihilation still hold a very, very special place in my heart. I fucking love both of those movies so much. And but that's not the only one. So Mortal Kombat is trying to we need to get out there. We need to corner this fighting game movie market. But they're not the only ones. No, another campy, hotly anticipated video game movie, fighting game movie is coming out. And I'm super excited for it because anybody who knows it knows you cannot take it seriously. Anybody who believes that you're getting the cinematic masterpiece or a hard story-driven movie is fooling themselves. But you will get some fun, and I'll admit that. We got Street Fighter coming out as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at that too.
I got good news, y'all. Gathered here are the world's best fighters.
I won't deny it, I'm a street fighter.
But only one of which will be crowned the world champion of street fighting.
You win! Perfect.
You're not a warrior anymore, you're a sideshow.
What's up, MTV? I'm Ken Masters.
This is your shot at redemption.
Who are you gonna show?
The path I'm on now is not one of combat.
Maybe it's Ken's turn to be champion.
How did you find me?
I'm paid to find champions. Even if they're lost.
Good to see you, old friend. Still reckless. Sit down. This tournament is not what it seems. We have to be ready.
Everyone keeps going on about your thighs. I don't see what the big deal is. Bitch, please!
abracadabra shit.
What's going on?
I'm positive that a fireball came out of Ryu.
Do it, Ryu! Perfect.
Yeah. That movie does not look serious one bit. Like, I'm trying to get a little serious note, but I mean, you have these guys pulling off the moves from inside the game. I mean, big names that you can see in their characters. If you're not a big fan of following Street Fighter, you got Ryu, you got Ken, you got Guile, my man Cody Rhodes. You got you got Balrog, Vega, Akuma, Dalsim, Bison, Cammy, Blanca. I played a lot of Street Fighter growing up. I've always been a player too. My brother's always been Ryu. I am Ken Masters. Always just lagging slightly behind. I did not like the way they pronounced Hadoken at the end of that. But, you know, this got a little crazy. Cody Rhodes has really gotten into his little Guile bit. Let me see if I can get this to pop up. I found this on TikTok. Out there in Vegas, they're promoting Street Fighter along with WrestleMania, and we got
guys out there.
Little Cody Raheem Rhodes, Cody Guile Rhodes out there.
Yeah. What about you, pretty boy? You guys want to be in this tournament? Well, if you believe in yourself, you believe in freedom. Drink milk. You can all be in this tournament. Military budget's down. I'm thankful for the gig. What? That's M. Bison right there. Yeah? You seen the hats he's worn in this movie? Top notch. First class. Beaver skin, baby. Y'all ready for this trailer? Oh, no, I need to hear it. Y'all want to see this trailer? Let's give it up for a man, Qatar!
Cody Rhodes a bit out of it. But you know, it would be hard to believe he is in it when he's got a lot to look forward to. Look forward to this weekend. As I said, this is a big weekend for wrestling. It is WrestleMania weekend. I am seeing reports from when they go live to when they end, to when they go live to when they end. From pre-show to the curtain calls, 17 hours is what it's going to be estimated as. Probably 18 hours. 9 hours one day, 9 hours the other day. From pre-show, when pre-show first starts, to when the curtains wrap and they tell you get your ass out the building, is 17 to 18 hours. Now, we are going to be... Only place to watch WrestleMania is going to be on ESPN. ESPN. And not the Ocho. Just regular ESPN. We got Bulk, Bulk's always here with you to go over the match card with you, to let you know what is there, to let you know his opinion on the match card. And now, let's go ahead and we'll go over Saturday night. Let's see. At Saturday night for WrestleMania, starting 3 p.m. Pacific. I will be busy. I will not be watching this live. We have the Usos and LA Knight. I'm starting down here on the bottom. The Usos and LA Knight against Theory, Paul, and IShow Speed. I mean, Speed is cursed. He's cursed. Who knows if he can get uncursed before then? Who knows? Maybe it is the uncursed referee who will be reffing. But Speed is cursed. There's a 6-man tag team match. Jimmy got a little frisky with Jay last Monday. That was kind of weird. Paying a little bit of slap ass. But, you know, on that same... Usos put on a great tag match. Logan Paul's... He's good for business. Speed's good for business right now. The kids, the next generation knows them. You got to bring the kids in order to keep it going. But then we got an unsanctioned match. Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu, Samoan Werewolf against the Scottish Warrior. Like they said, you know, like Big E said on that interview long ago, big meaty men smacking meat. You know, I got to do something. Yeah. Let's get that playing in the background again. Oh yeah. Because also in Vegas, they have revealed the Hulk Hogan bronze statue. As I'm talking to you, I'm going to see if I could find this bronze statue. Hogan bronze statue. Yeah, I found it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get it up on the screen here in a second. Yeah, I'll get it up there on the screen in a second. Let's go ahead and go over the rest of this match card. But we got a WWE Women's Tag Team Championship Fatal 4-Way. We got the Bella Twins. We got Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. We got the champions, Nia Jackson, Lash Legends, and Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Ooh. That's going to be a lot of ladies going back and forth with each other. Go ahead and get that a little lower. A lot of ladies going back and forth with each other. Now, who do I want to take that title? I kind of want, Charlotte and Alexa to get it back. I'd like to see Alexa a little bit more. I want Bayley to almost win it and then not, so that way she loses her shit. That's gonna be hilarious. But it's like, are they gonna give it to the Bella Twins because they're paying them. Arizona's own Bella Twins. But moving on, we have the Women's Intercontinental Championship match. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. Now, I'm going to be honest. It's a match a lot of people have been looking forward to. But I'm going to call it and say that is your sandwich match. That is your intermission, your time to go get something to eat. I am not looking forward to it. Really, they could have put the IC belt on anybody, but, they're paying AJ. Everybody's wanted AJ to come back. But, moving on, we have Gunther versus Seth Rollins. Now, that booking has been a complete shit show. Because it was supposed to be Rollins versus Breakker. Then Rollins got injured. Then it's supposed to be Breakker versus Gunther. Then Breakker got injured. Then it was supposed to be Reed versus Gunther. Then Reed got injured. Then Rollins got cleared. Now it's Rollins versus Gunther. Gunther's going to wrestle at WrestleMania. Everybody wants to see it. But now, will style beat technical skill? I don't know. There's a lot of force behind Seth Rollins, but there's a lot of force behind Gunther. Moving on, we got the sexy match. We have La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer, versus the psycho bitch, Liv Morgan. Now, if you haven't seen it, Liv Morgan has got some shiners. She's got herself a nice little remembrance goose egg from Stephanie Vaquer. Got pushed right into Roxanne Perez, and ooh man, their heads clonked. But it is a Women's World Championship match. It can go either way. And I'm hoping in Stephanie Vaquer retains. They've been putting her. She's been more covered up than Liv Morgan and has looked hotter than Liv. And that is my own personal opinion. And closing out the night, we have Cody Raheem Rhodes against the Viper, Randy Orton, Pat McAfee in his corner. Jelly Roll is probably going to be coming out to help Cody Rhodes at some point, because for some reason this makes sense. As we just saw in the Street Fighter trailer. What the hell? Okay, give me one quick second. Bah! Sorry, I'm waiting for it to catch up. See, yeah, I just did a sound check and heard myself. Let me see. Go big cams that way. You're just looking at me, but let's see. Make sure this doesn't fuck up anything. Okay. There it goes. Okay, give me one quick second. Alrighty. Sorry, I probably blasted somebody's ear right there. Well, I guess I'd go over again. Got Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Pat McAfee. Jelly Roll's going to probably come out. You know, we're going to go from late afternoon till when the sun sets. You know, 7 matches are going to take, 4 hours. And as I said, at WWE World, WrestleMania Vegas, they unveiled that bronze Hulk Hogan. Yeah. Give him that bronze American flag. Alright, cool beans. But moving on, we have WrestleMania Sunday. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got a shorter Sunday than we do a Saturday. Saturday's jam-packed. Sunday's got a little bit shorter. Which means one of these matches is going to take 5 ever. But we got an Intercontinental Championship ladder match. 6-man. Rey Mysterio. Oh, Rey Mysterio got in. I thought he was supposed to be injured. He hustled somebody probably. We got Javon Evans, Penta, JD McDonough, Rusev, Dragon Lee, and Rey Mysterio. Now, from what I hear, is Rey Mysterio is close to retirement, but that might not be taking place to, I believe, Clash in Paris. And that will be, I believe he'll be facing Dominic at that time. But moving on, we got Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. Now, this match has been being hyped up like no other. I'm excited for it. Once again, big, meaty men smacking meat. That's what we want. That's what the audience wants. That's what the world wants. Moving on, we got the United States Championship match with, as everybody's calling him, Sammy Hogan against Trick Williams. You know, everybody's calling Sami Zayn the new Hulk Hogan. That when storylines are all muddled, they give Sammy a belt and put Sammy in that in there. So probably gonna have a title change right there over to Trick Williams. Whoop that trick! Whoop that trick! Yeah, it got me all concernicus now. But moving on, we got the WWE Women's Championship match. Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. Now, the booking and the storytelling for this has been shit. Now, for some reason, Jade Cargill's got a faction with Michin and B-Fab. But Io Sky is still dealing with Asuka and Kairi Sane. And, you know, but Io's still trying to help Rhea. And who knows what the hell's going on. It's horrible. Jade Cargill, I think this is her first title defense since becoming champion. Let me double check. How many times has Jade Cargill defended her title? Ooh. So as of mid-February 2026, according to Gemini, Jade Cargill has not defended her WWE Championship on television, going on over 100 days into her reign without a televised title defense. She won it from Tiffany Stratton on Saturday night's main event in November. Yep. So I think she might have defended against Tiffany on a rematch, and that is it. Ooh, yeah. Let's see who she's defended. Who has Jade Cargill defended her title against? Okay. On April, she defended against Jordan Grace, and before that was February when she won the title. So she's had one title defense. And people call Roman Reigns a problem. But moving on, after this, we got the Demon Finn Balor versus the King of the Luchadores, Dominic Mysterio. Now, the Judgment Day storyline has kind of fallen off. I think it's run its course, and now they're trying to push Balor to be solo again, which nobody's against. And ending the night, we have our CM Punk versus Roman Reigns heavyweight championship match. Now, a lot of shit talking's been done by both sides. Everybody wants to acknowledge their tribal chief. Half the people want to acknowledge the tribal chief. Half the people want to acknowledge the best in the world. Where does Bulk sit? Bulk sits. He wants a good match. He wants men to kick each other, to throw themselves at each other. He wants it to be frisky and dirty. Whoever wins, Bulk's fine with it. Because we are in a dark age of WWE right now. TKO is throwing their weight around and overshadowing and not letting people do what they need to do for bookings. And stories are shit. There's nothing really going on that is interesting. And because of this, and in spite of this, wrestling will go on, because we're at this part of the show where I'm going to let you know our friends at AWF, the Arizona Wrestling Federation, have a live event coming up. Not this week, but next week. At the Cages, Cave Creek, Phoenix, Arizona Wrestling Federation Meltdown. Let's go. Let me go ahead and... where's we got to change that music. We got to give them what they want. Yeah, this is Bulk. You probably heard that voice for your AWF weekly recap. I'm not doing the recap today. I will be filming it this weekend, though. Because tonight at 6 p.m. is your next episode of High Voltage. If you go down to the description below, you will find the YouTube link to the Arizona Wrestling Federation YouTube page, where you can watch live. Well, recorded. It was recorded live in front of a studio audience. High Voltage. Now, mind you, if you have not caught High Voltage, I need to let you know. They have 2 live events every month that you can get at awflive.com. There's actually an events link down below as well, where you can get tickets for Meltdown still. Tickets are still on sale. I double-checked right before the show started. But High Voltage, the premium live events, they are cut into 2 pieces and given to you live. If you can't make it to High Voltage, don't worry. Next Friday, this Friday, next Friday, you can catch High Voltage and be ready for AWF Meltdown. Because, oh man, is there some stuff going on for AWF Meltdown. From what I remember, we got a women's triple threat match for the #1 contender. We got SOS, Brittany Brooks, Priscilla Kelly. We got Lights Camera Faction going up against Juicy. And who knows who else is going to be joining Juicy. That has not been announced yet. We got... Oh man, there's just a bunch of people on this thing. We have the unsanctioned match of General Manager Alex Salyers against that Canadian piece of shit Rudy Rogers. Oh, piece of trash, sorry. This is a family-friendly podcast. And hype event of the night is we got a rematch for the Arizona Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship belt. We got JC Westerfield going up against Big Money Clutch. Now, will Clutch show us that this wasn't a fluke? And he's here retaining that title one more time? Again and again and again? Or because new venue, new people, new sights. Is Westerfield going to use this new arena to his advantage to cheat and steal that victory? Now, mind you, in my last recap, I reminded you, Just Cheat Westerfield did everything in his power to cheat Clutch out of that win. But his hubris, his distraction of the referee gave Clutch just enough time to roll him up, get that pin, and become our new heavyweight champion. Oh, there's so much. And I just want to remind you that if you are going to Vegas this weekend, you're looking for things to do, follow any of the Arizona Wrestling Federation wrestlers. Go on their Instagrams, and I'm sure multiple of them have. I mean, let me see if I can find it. All right, let's see. What does Dagoosh got? Let's see. Yep, Blackout Watch, World's Greatest Wrestling. We got a show for that. Let me see who else we got. Bukari King is. Let's see, Alyssa. I'm trying to see what else we got. Let me see. Let me see if I can find. Boom. Yeah, Comptomania Ghetto Gauntlet. We tonight at the Container Park, Las Vegas at 6 p.m. We got a tag team match. SOS is lined up for that. And again, we got a 30-man Ghetto Gauntlet match. And let me see. I believe Bukari is in this as well. No, Ozzy. I see Ozzy G right there. Yep, Bukari King right in the front of that. Now, so there's an ample wrestling to be had in Las Vegas this weekend. Tonight, tomorrow, Sunday. But don't let that distract you from getting your tickets to Arizona Wrestling Federation Meltdown, April 25th at the Cages. Link down in the description below. And even then, you'll see coming soon on sale will be the tickets for High Voltage in May 9th. There's just so much to do, but this has been Bulk. Bulk is by himself. And Bulk doesn't want to just show you trailer after trailer after trailer after trailer. And he's got to hold some stuff to talk about with Papa J. Hold some stuff to talk about with Z Money for next week. Now, just to let everybody know, that belt is an official WWE replica. It was the nice, big, expensive belt. It is my favorite title out of any WWE title. Not that specific belt, but just in general the title. The United States Championship belt has always, in my heart, been the championship of the Latinos. But just at this point, just want to let you guys know that it is that time. It is time for us to say goodbye. I wanted to give you guys something for today. And, keep an eye out soon. Very soon, Bulk will be making an Instagram page for NSFW. I am hoping to be getting guerrilla on the ground interviews, at hopefully Meltdown. Be able to get some guerrilla interviews, some quick reactions with some of the talents. So keep an eye out for that. Once again, this has been, Bulk reminding you, like, subscribe, join the Big Lip Radio Discord. Go to BigLipRadio.com, get yourself some merch, join Lip Service. And if you can, and you're bored, you want something on in the background, go ahead and put on some Big Lip Radio 24/7 on that live channel on BigLipRadio.com. Link is down in the description below too. But this is Bulk Lesnar with the internet's most family-friendly NSFW podcast, Nerd Stuff and Freaking Wrestling. Reminding you to have a great day. Peace.